up? Okay. So I was actually working on something before I started the stream, which I should have like taken a break from, but I have ADHD. So, no. I was like, who's texting me? It's Twitch being like, the mobile dashboard is ready for your stream. I know, thank you. But anyways, I'm doing an updated house tour today. Excuse me. Just to show y'all, because things have changed quite a bit. Like, not really. There's just like new farms that weren't there before. So let's go outside and start from the beginning. So, like, about a year ago, me and my best friend started playing Minecraft together. I've been playing Minecraft since I was in high school, so since like 2012, 2013. And we started this world together. A friend of mine built this. It's a tree house. So I'm not going to show you more than just like what we can see from down here, because I'm not going up there, and this is survival mode, so I can't fly around it. And I don't have an elytra because we do not venture out too far from the homestead, because every time we do, we come out of a mountain, or this is not a mountain, because this is all it was, into the side of a hill, I guess. And that's what this is. You walk in, you know. I used mossy cobblestone stairs. I also built everything except for that, by the way, because it's my realm, so I own it, so I play it more than anybody else. But yeah, so I used mossy cobblestone stairs because we spawned into a spruce forest. Or, well, I guess what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know how to pronounce it, so I don't even want to try. But that one that starts with a T. I guess that's like the forest. So you walk in, chests and some furnaces, and then over here you're like, oh, what's that? This is where I put some campfires so that I can cook stuff. And so you just put that there and it's like that, but I was sick of it flying around. And as you can see from out here, chimney. But I covered up the top of the chimney just because of like rain, you know? And I didn't want anything to try to get in there. You come up the steps, it's like a little eating area. This is our quote-unquote TV. This is my room. This is my best friend's room. This is the map of our base. It's not the entire base because it shows more of like what's behind it, because our base is confined to mostly here. There's stuff this way, which we will see. For those of you who don't know, that little green dot right there, that is where the map is placed on. Like, that's where this map physically is, in this space. Since it's on the base, this is where we're at right now. Excuse me, I need to make duplicates of that map. Okay, just triple checking that my mic was actually turned on. I need to make duplicates of this map. Anyways, this is a base map. You know, you're just chilling, blah, blah, whatever. This is stuff to be destroyed. Things that I can't really use. Things I have no use for. So when I get rotten flesh from my cat and the poisonous potatoes, I don't really have use for. And I have way too many leads because the gosh darn, where is he at? Of course, he's not around right now. But that gosh darn wandering traveler gets separated from his leads, fall off. That's what he uses. It's a leash, basically, but a lead is, you know, what they call it. But it's a lead. You lead the animals, you know. So you come in here, and this is all of the storage, right? So in here you have, excuse me, things that I get from my cat mostly, and just like things that I don't really know where to put yet. And I don't get enough feathers to justify making its own. Like, I have enough chests for that, but I'm not separating it out. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like it's not I can't justify that. That does not need to be in here. But yeah, so this is where I put a lot of things that I get from my cat, or what's what I'm looking for? Excuse me. Just things I don't know where to put. It's not the miscellaneous one because it's actually right above it. But yeah, so that's what's in here. This has mostly copper, but then some diamond and some emerald. And then welcome. I'm just showing off my storage. This is coal, charcoal, and flint. Furnaces to do stuff in. Over here's gravel, wood logs, cobblestone, planks, bamboo, sugarcane, glass, sand. And I put the smooth stone in here. I need to put a item frame on there. More furnaces to smelt and whatnot. And then over here you have your build prep, which is where I put things where I'm going to build stuff, obviously. But, you know, sometimes you do have to say that. So I'm in the process of collecting things to build an apartment complex just because I wanted to. A build that I found on YouTube. And I just, you know, the build itself, I'll show you the place where it's going to go, is not as close. So I have most of the stuff out there where it's going to go. And then just things that I've slowly been collecting that I didn't have off rip, you know. I need a lot of concrete, and I didn't have any concrete. So, because I've never had to use concrete before in a in a survival build. Because up until recently, I've mostly only played creative mode, just because I'm scared of most things. And the game has gotten a lot more detailed in the last 10 years since I started playing it. And so when I started playing Minecraft, it wasn't as scary to go into the caves. It was still kind of scary for me, you know. But now, I don't really like going into the caves by myself. I used to be able to, but like now, like it's way too detailed. And like I'm so happy that the game is the way it is. I'm scared. So, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Like I'm scared. Like it's terrifying. It's really, I don't want to say realistic. Like the creepiness of it is realistic. Like you're in a cave, you know. The creepiness of it is realistic. The spookiness is realistic. That parts of the game are realistic to real life, but obviously nothing else really is. You know, it's you know what I'm trying to say. It's a video game. Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of doing some stuff. But yeah, so these are all the build preps. I have 4 because I have ADHD, and I start a project and then don't finish it. So I just have as many. I did not want to do that. As many of these things as possible. What is that? Oh. Okay. Partially used tools. Pretty self-explanatory. That's where they go. Travel prep for any time we go anywhere. You know, because me and my best friend like to go on adventures sometimes. We got our torches and light sources here, you know. So we got like campfire, redstone torch, regular torch, shroom light, which you can get in the nether portal, a redstone lamp, which you can make, which require a source to turn them on, which I like. And I'll show you why in a second. And then glowstone, which you also can get from the nether. And then glow lichen, I think is how you say that. I don't know, lichen, whatever. It's I got that from the lush forest, which believe it or not, me and my best friend just happened to build our home on top of a lush forest. We like went just looking around and found the lush forest. So yeah, this is all the storage. You know, got bow and arrows up there, boats, sticks, buckets. That's regular stone. These are all of our it's equipment stuff. You know what I mean? So we have everything that, well, except I don't have any chests in here, but that's because I'm using them for something. But if that's where they would go, basically. Just any sort of mechanism, things like that I use that aren't like explicitly like tools like this, pretty much go in here. So there's like pressure plates, levers, like all that kind of stuff goes in there too, buttons, all that stuff. Up here, which you can mostly access, not all of it, but you can access a lot of it from the bottom floor. So this is all the wool that I have. This one is completely full, which is why I have a whole nother one of just like white wool. These are dyes. This is stuff. We found several geodes. That's where we put those swords, you know. Redstone in here. So that's like everything that's not like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, whatever. I don't know what to name this one because it has like netherrack and like nether wart block, a crimson, whatever. Shears, paper, sorry, miscellaneous, doors, ladders, stairs, scaffolding. Goes in here. Fencing, and then you know the drill. Carrot on a stick. And then, about to be nighttime, I don't care. I'll put these here because walking off the side, it's high enough for it to hurt you in the game. And like we're on like peaceful mode, so like obviously it doesn't hurt, but I'm worried one day I'm gonna fall hard enough for it to break the glass. So I am playing this on my PlayStation, by the way. And also, I just wanted to point out, I do have a, I should put one in the other room, actually. I do tend to have crafting tables everywhere that I can. Or, like, anywhere that, like, because I got sick of having to come downstairs to craft stuff, right? So I just put them in places where I know I'm going to need them, because having to run around to find a new spot is, or having to run back to where the one is really annoying. So there's one in several places. I should actually add one to another spot. Anyway, so you come down here. This is the extended storage because, well, as you see up there, that's a lot of stuff. Got a whole wall here, you know, from floor to ceiling. But this is not enough. And no, not all of these are filled, which is fine. I don't care about that. So this is saplings, leaves, garden stuff. Which is actually, this should go. Sorry about this. This is normal dirt. These are different dirts. And then we got gold, iron, quartz, and then other things. This is Doriarite. We got saddles here. There is, what is this? These are bricks, walls, slabs, basalt, tough. You know, and then, you know, we just got all the stuff: clay, gunpowder, magma blocks, and andesite and granite over here. Andesite? Did I say andesite? Andesite, I mean, sorry. And then back here, I just added this, like, literally just, like, right before I started streaming is, like, an extended, it's a backup to the tools. Sorry, I keep forgetting words, like, so fast. So it's a backup to tools because, well, I go through tools pretty quickly. Let's go into my room. So you come in, there's a hallway. This has looked so many different ways. It's actually kind of ridiculous because it used to just be like this space right here, basically, like all of this was open and then my bed was like in the corner, but I wanted more privacy. I also like having hallways. So that's you come in here, this is my room, this is my bed. This is my cat, who looks exactly like my cat in real life, which is funny because I've had this cat longer than I've had my cat. The dog, this is where I put all my, stuff that I want to keep for myself. I enchanted these myself, so I'm going to keep them for me. Like, I use my, I, used my enchantment levels, which, if you see here, that green, that little number 27 there over top of where all the stuff is, between the hearts and the little foods, those are enchantment levels. That's what you use to put stuff on tools. So this one is not enchanted, right? There's absolutely nothing on this tool. It's just an iron shovel. It was used making iron and sticks. This one, this gold axe, though, it has an efficiency of 2, which means it works faster than a regular axe. Like this one right here, which has nothing on it. It's just a regular stone axe. With absolutely no enchantments. I'll show you the enchantment room in a minute, where you do set enchantments. But yeah, most of the things in here are enchanted. Save like this iron shovel and this gold shovel. Why is this in here? I don't know why that was in there. And this gold shovel, just because I'm waiting to enchant them. I just have I just need more levels to get to Silk Touch, because I really want to use I really want to get Silk Touch on more tools, because I have it on several, but not enough of them, if you ask me. And then shield. Come over here. This is quote unquote closet. This is where I store things like armor. As you see here, this is the armor I have on right now, just because I'm messing around the house, not doing nothing special, so I don't really need anything. Also, like I said, it is in peaceful mode, so nobody can attack me. Well, I shouldn't say that. Hostile mobs don't spawn to attack, but bats do spawn, and sometimes they seem like they're trying to attack you. Like, I know they want you to leave their space, which is totally valid, because same, but, like, sometimes it does seem like they're kind of hostile, and I'm like, hello? Anyways. So, yeah, this is where I keep... I forgot I renamed some of these things, so I have Fendi boots. And then just other ones that, you know, I only have one of these in here. I could get another one, but I don't feel like putting another one in here. And then in here, for whatever reason, I did this. Oh, wait, I forgot I got rid of this. So this used to have seats, which I use the word loosely because, you know, you can't actually sit down in Minecraft in normal, unmodded things from as far as I can tell. This used to be a secret theater that I had, but I was going to remodel it, and I forgot because I don't spend a lot of time in my room except to skip night and today. Over here is just some more things. Spyglass, you know, just like things that aren't tools in the same way. You feel me? Anyways, oh, I forgot about over here is like a little, like, it's a conversation pit thing. You feel me? And then personal, little chill out water. You know what I mean? Don't ask me why I did this. I don't know. I'm just gonna sleep real quick so I can possibly get something. If you have a cat, always let it sleep with you, because they usually, not all the time like you did today, but sometimes they bring you stuff, which is how I've ended up with, like, a lot of things actually. They bring you stuff. So they brought me feathers. I don't remember. No, I got the fire charge from trading. But that's how I get rabbit hide, phantom membranes, string, and rabbit's foot. That's mostly how I get those things. But yeah, so that was my room. That's the normal non-food storage. Now, if you come over here, because I literally forgot all about this. Well, I didn't forget. I just didn't include it. I did include a connected little hallway thing. Soup. That's sugar. Up here, all the seeds. We have beetroot seeds, pumpkin seeds, regular seeds, and melon seeds. Pumpkin, berries. So sweet berries and glow berries. Watermelon, a lot of watermelon, so it's mostly being used for, what's it called? Bone meal. Bone meal helps you grow things faster. I'll show you bone meal in a second. Pumpkins, you know. Carrots, that's empty. This entire thing, I had to extend out because I get so many of them. Like, I just don't check it and then I get them all, right? This from here up is filled with eggs. And I'm talking about this entire wall is filled with eggs. All of these chests from here up are filled with eggs. These chests down here are getting filled slowly. This goes down 3 more because I don't use them fast enough. I get so many and then I'm like, okay, I need to make cakes so I can make more bone meal. That's mostly what I use them for, is to make cakes, to make more bone meal. But this storage literally used to be to here. Or at, I'm trying to remember. No, yeah, so this storage literally used to be to, like, the floor was, like, here, I think. Or maybe here. No, did I go down 2 the first time? The floor was to here, maybe, right? So I would come down and then just, like, I wouldn't have to go down. Like, it would just be to about here. But I had to extend it because of all the eggs. So we got apples, potatoes. I almost said pumpkins again. Wheat, beetroots, mushrooms. This used to be where the bone meal would be collected, but that actually gets collected down here. Bone meal. Excuse me. I can do that. Jump up here. Bloop. Food storage. Well, this is just where meat is kept. Meat and fish. And then everything else is kept down here. Just because I don't actively go and, like, kill animals for the most part. Except for when I have too many chickens. I'll get rid of them. But for the most part, I don't go out actively killing animals as much. Because I'm in peaceful mode, I don't need to eat because I don't get hungry. But yeah. And then if you come over here, this is where you come over here. What's the word I'm looking for? These rails are connected to the barn and the melons farm. I used to have ones connected to the other farms. I'll show you those. I'll show you all my farms in a second. But it was too complicated to be able to work it out so that they don't get on. It was really complicated. I'd also have to go all the way to the farms to start them. And that kind of defeated the whole purpose. Except for the fact that, like, the whole reason I do this is so that I have something carrying stuff. Because I usually have stuff in my inventory. I'm usually doing something when I'm like, oh, I should probably go check on my farms. Like, if I set out with that being my intention, like leaving the house, then I will empty out my inventory and just have nothing in there or tools to help me do what I'm doing, right? Like running on the homestead, taking care of things, checking on farms, whatever. But I don't always do that. I usually leave the house with an intention, and then I'm like, oh yeah, my farms, and I go and check on them, and then they're full, and then I only have limited limited space, you know what I mean, to like take things back with me. And so adding this like made it better for moments like that, but honestly, like, it did kind of defeat the purpose because I was so enthralled with having a minecart system that I would just walk the minecarts to the farms and then turn them on. And my best friend was like, and I was like, shut up. You shut up. You didn't play video games growing up. So don't give me nothing. Anyways, so how these work is you flip the switch. And I set it up so that the redstone went from the lever. That was hard too. That goes all the way, and I'll show you. But I set it up so the redstone also turns on a redstone lamp so that I know that it's still on. So if I send this back and it comes back to me, that means that the power rail that it is connected to is still on. Now you're like, for those of you who don't know what a powered rail is, this is a powered rail. When activated, it looks like this. This is redstone. This is a block of redstone. When activated, it looks like this. You usually put power rails on blocks of redstone like this. There's a chicken. I have random chickens running around down here. So that it can boost the rail so that it'll keep going to your intended designated target. So you'll see here there's several of them. Because if it doesn't and it just has these regular rails here, it won't keep going for much longer. Like it'll just go like maybe a couple of blocks. It'll go here, 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 and it won't really keep going. So you put these every, I forgot what it is. I forgot what the number is. I think it's like under 10 every, like I think it's like every 6 blocks or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, so I put them every, I didn't count it out when doing this, but I did put them every so often just to make sure that the carts would go from the melon farm and barn to here. So this one over here, I need to put a sign up, which I was in the middle of doing. Putting signs up for everything for people who aren't me, who didn't build this, who might join and see and be like, I don't know what's going on. This one is for the melons farm. So you check in here, melons. This is, excuse me, burped. This one specifically is directly being fed into hoppers, which are directly being fed into a composter to make bone meal, because like I said before, I just have so many, eggs can't be composted or I would compost them, but I have 3 things. These are full. That's why the watermelons are like that instead of like this. But I have 3 whole things of watermelons and technically 6 whole chests full of watermelons. I'm about to have 6 whole chests full of watermelons. I have 5 chests full of watermelon slices. You know what I mean? And then I have 2 chests of pumpkin, and then this one's almost full. Now the reason why I have so much watermelon, because I do realize that not everybody knows how the game works. It's been around since like 2011, but that doesn't mean anything. When you harvest a watermelon, which I'll show you what it looks like in block form, it drops like, I want to say 4 to maybe 6 slices. I don't remember how many it drops, but it drops multiple slices. Usually when you harvest most things outside of like wheat, it only drops like, well, I shouldn't say that, because it really depends, because potatoes can drop several potatoes when you harvest those and things like that. But like when you harvest a pumpkin, like it's just gonna drop one pumpkin. Like it's just gonna drop one pumpkin and it's gonna look like this. It's gonna be like that when it drops. I do have that tilted, like I said before, to indicate that it is not full. I used to have one of these on every single one, but then I was like, I'm alright. So I took it off. Of all of them, because I just wanted the eggs. Oh, it's getting to work. Anyways, so that does that. This can only go so fast, so this is gonna take a while, but we'll do the other one just to show you what it looks like when it comes to the actual regular collection system. I just don't have it doing that right now. So here comes the eggs. These are not Joanna's eggs. I've been watching, for those of, I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately, a lot of Drawfee, just a YouTube channel. That if you like to watch people draw, who are kind of silly, goofy guys, I would definitely recommend Draw FEE. So it's DRAWFEE. I like them. I think they're funny. Anyways, this is where they come to be collected. It used to just be the one, but then I extended it down, so it's like 4 chests of storage. Cause I like to have the option of it filling up. I just prefer it. I also did all of this one day. Well, I mean, it took me several days. Collectively, the hours that I have played in this specifically, I've put into this whole like minecart system, because I've taken breaks and started doing other things. Again, like I said, I have ADHD, so I get distracted and start thinking about other things. This took me maybe like collectively, and I'm talking like adding up all the hours. This took like a day, but that's just because I was taking my sweet time, and it also was a matter of trying to figure out how to get the minecart system to go from 2 other farms. So, and then dismantling that because it just did not work out like I said before. You're the reason. There must be another chicken over there. There are multiple chickens. Oh, there must be another one over there too. Running around, and I might have to kill them because of that, because that's not okay. So this up here, right here, is the stairs that are outside of my home, and it just happened to make a room that I completely forgot about. So when I was doing the minecart system, this is to where the one of the these are where the farms would have come out to while I was creating that minecart system. Um, no, because I'm pretty sure there's only 3 chickens, and I did not see anybody else. What? So I don't know why those carts came back if the other chickens were over here. Anyways, that's besides the point. So yeah, I tried to do the minecart systems that way. And it didn't work out because it was just too much to try to handle, because I had them all meeting till this was the originally this was the only track system that came over here. This is the only like rail that actually came to here, right? But then I realized that it would be easier if I had a separate one, but like when they're next to each other it's kind of hard to do it because they try to like link up to each other even if there's already an established one there. Like this one was, it still kept trying to connect to this one, which was really annoying. So it took a lot. So yeah, that's why it took me about a day to do all of this, because I had to like separate this. And then you include, which I will show you in a second, this part that I made, which is also, I made it like you can also just like walk this, the redstone, as I did with the there's a room, see, as I did with the tracks itself. I made it so you can walk next to them just in case something happens. Like I had been messing around with, this comes out to here, this is where they split off. This is where they would have split off. Originally, this came to here. And it was just one track. Like this. But then I put this one here. Anyways, I was messing around with this when I put in this second track system. And it kept being returned to me and I didn't know why. Come to find out, I put a block here that was blocking it from coming up the track this way, and it just kept coming back because it literally couldn't go up. So hence why I keep everything kind of pretty open here, and why there's stairs along the rails and everything is to make sure that if something does go amiss or askew, it is easily fixable. I can find it and not have to worry about anything, because that is really annoying, you know what I mean? Because I was like, why does it keep coming back? like the signal isn't on, why does it keep returning back to me here at the collections? And that was why. Or, as you saw, when they both returned, or whatever, or went forward, rather, um, because I did not send that one home at first. I did just send... Did I? Yes, I did. Anyways, it's easy. I'd like to be able to see. I will have to do something about these chickens. I did not mean to put them down here. I was messing around with... I had an egg in my hand, and I hit the wrong button. And so it dropped instead of... I threw it instead of... I don't even remember what I was trying to do with it. But when you throw an egg, sometimes a chicken will hatch. Not all the time, but sometimes. And of course, that was the one time that it did. And then it happened again, and then... yeah. At first, I was like, happy to have 3 little chickens just running around. But now that they're getting in the way of everything, I might have to do something about them. Anyways, yeah, so this one goes all the way over here. This leads towards... this is the melon farm. This is a lot, so please bear with me. It's big. It's a lot. I'm going to go into every detail to really explain, like, obviously not every single detail, but I will explain things just so that if you don't normally play this game, but you just like to watch people play, but you don't really understand why things are the way that they are, hopefully I can give you some insight to explain to you to the best of my knowledge, because I'm not an expert. Yes, I have been playing this game on and off for the last 10 years, but I am not an expert. It is my favorite video game of all time, but I would never call myself an expert. In comparison to the people in my life, yes, because most people in my life do not play Minecraft. And for the ones that do, they don't really play it as much. Or they're 9 years old, my cousin, who plays Minecraft a lot, but they're also 9, so, just inherently, I've been playing it longer. And I'm not a 9-year-old, so I can play it more, because I don't have to go to school. I'm not in school. So, anyways, as you can see from... sorry. So, yeah, I'm just trying to, make sure that people can understand what's going on. This took a long time. There's actually, like, space back here. When I empty out a space to, like, make a room or whatever, and then I don't end up using it, I don't fill it back up unless I, like, need it for something. Like, I need to fill it up for some reason. I usually just, like, leave open space. So, like, if you knocked out this wall, there's just, like, basically a room. But as you can see, there is... what? You saw that, right? Anyways, there are ways to get, like... that was so weird. Anyways, up and out of the farms from the collection sites. Because, like I had said before, originally, these were just going to, like, this whole farm just emptied out into these 2 chests. Originally, before I put the minecart system here. And this... yeah, I'm gonna have to kill them. This used to be a different type of farm entirely that I just got rid of. Excuse me. I call it an auto farm for lack of a better word. Well, actually, no. You do farm sheep. This is the barn. So, yeah. There's connected things. This was a different farm in the barn that had to do with harvesting wool from sheeps. But I didn't use it because I didn't have enough shears, because I don't have a lot of iron. Excuse me, because I spend most of my time just doing this stuff instead of actually going out and trying to find things. Anyhoozles, we're gonna just take a quick run back. Y'all are annoying. Normally, that cart can come to here, which allows it to dump things into both This hopper, this is what this called. This is called a hopper, which is what collects the things out of the, So let it go. It usually can collect into both hoppers. This one, which goes straight into the chests, and this one, which goes into this hopper here, as you see, that feeds into this composter, which composts bone meal, which gets fed into this. But because, like I said, I have so much watermelon that I don't need, because I just don't need it all. I just want it to be turned into bone meal. What? Sorry. Oh, cool. I have 2 new followers. Thank you. I just got a comment. Why am I blind as a bat? I'm good. How are you doing? I'm in the middle of showing off my. This is my. I'm giving a house tour. This is my food storage. That's not meat and fish, because that's upstairs. Because I don't put as much time into meat and fish. I wish I had the patience to go fishing, but I don't. I wish that your comments would show up on. I've been streaming on and off for the last few years. Sometimes, well, I used to stream in like 2021, and then my grandmother passed away, and I just never came back to it for a while. And here I am. I'm trying to get back into streaming because I just haven't been, and I miss it. And I don't have I don't have a lot of things. I just have my PlayStation 4 and the options to stream with that. So this is the best as I can do. So this is the inside. I forgot. Okay, listen. There's an entire lush forest underneath our base. This is my best friend's. I'm gonna call it room loosely because it just has a bed and like nothing else. So you come down the stairs. We literally just like dug into this. You come down the stairs. Here's the maps room. I have not done anything with it, and I only put iron doors because of the aesthetics. This is my starter map. But I'm going. I plan on doing more things with the typography tables to create bigger maps to put on the walls, as people tend to do. I just haven't gotten around to it. I literally just finished building this out of nowhere. My favorite thing about building into a side of a hill is that like I'll just go somewhere. Well, not here because this room goes out to about here or so. But I can just go and then just like start mining into this and then bing bang bong. There you go. Anyway, so that's the maps room. This is the enchantment room. This is an enchantment table for people with lower levels, because I have 27. I'm trying to get back up. They got rid of the infinite glitch. I've not tried it again to see if it works now, because I, again, haven't been playing for a bit. But they got rid of the infinite levels glitch. So, and right after I found out about it, I was so sad. Anyways, so this is lapis lazuli, which you need to enchant stuff, just in case, anybody who's watching is new and doesn't know this. Because I do upload these to YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel. I'm going to upload my stream from yesterday, which I'm actually looking at right now. These are just things I want to put to enchant: books, enchanting items, other things that I wanted to be enchanted. There used to be a lot more things in here, but I was like, I'm not going to enchant all those things. I don't even know. But then you come in here, where all the library like the bookshelves are, which, as people who play Minecraft know, makes this a lot more powerful of a enchantment table. But yeah, basically, if you put an enchantment table in the middle of books like this, it makes it a lot more powerful, so you can get better enchantments on tools and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the enchantment room. I love it. I built that. I think I might upgrade it to look a lot like the maps room. I mean, I went out of my way. Like, I literally, as you can see here, took all this stone out. Like, this is all regular stone that was there that naturally generated there. And I did all of this. So, that's what I do. What? What? Thank you to the person who was commenting on my, stream. I would like to turn this into a career. I'm just trying to build my fan base right now. I don't have anything to be able to compensate you for any work that you do. So I'm okay though. Thank you very much. Anyways, come down here. There's axolotls in here. I don't feel like going in there, but this is the axolotl room. This is the entrance into the lush forest inside of our base. So we went down. We just kept mining down. This used to be where my best friend's room was. This is my friend, a different friend of mine. This is Ryan's room. But this used to be my best friend's, like, where she was just, yeah. So that's just like there. Go through these doors, which I did put security in place, right? And by that I mean there's only pressure plates, which are what you use to open the doors automatically, or they trigger more than just doors, but in this instance they can trigger more than just doors, I should say, rather. But in this instance they are triggering doors. I only put them on this side so that if we do end up playing in anything other than peaceful mode, anything that spawns down in the lush forest cannot get up into our house. This used to just be like rocks, stone blocks, we would like have to hop around on. One day I just came down here and decided, with all the spruce, because again, we live in a spruce forest, decided to make stairs. There's a window to the axolotl room. There's an axolotl right there. I have 3 axolotls. I had more, I think. I don't actually remember, but I know that I have 3 because I've seen them. So I have a pink one, a white one, and a brown one. Anyways, so I just like closed off a lot of stuff. This is a dead end. It just like, well, actually, I labeled it a dead end before I had actually connected it around to a different part. So I should relabel that part. But anyways, this is not important. I'm just showing you like everything that's here, basically. Yeah, so this place does just store stuff, Pretty chill. So then you come over here. And again, security measures are in place. There are only pressure plates here and here, but once you go through, there are no pressure plates on this side, again, just in case anything spawns. We don't want if I do end up going into anything other than peaceful mode, I do not want uh, bad guys to be able to get me. So like I could literally just go through here, and then the door would close behind me, and I'd be safer in here, and then I could go back into the house. But let me show you the entrance. This is like the best way to get into the lush forest, because this is the way that I really did it up, right? So we like came down here. All of this like was here. I just put nicer stairs and stuff in to be able to get around better. But yeah, this was like open, and I put all that there. And you just come down here. There's another, again, security measures. You can get out from here, but like if there's something outside there, they can't get in. I should probably put more torches right there so it's not as likely. But yeah, you see, I had to put signs all over the place because, again, this is my realm, so I can play it whenever I want to, and I also have more time than the other people in my realm to play. Like my one friend's in school, and my best friend works at a coffee truck. I have all the free time in the world currently. So. Yeah, I put some signs. Plus, like, other people, I don't want other people to get confused. So, that's, home is that way. Lush Forest is this way. I don't like how dark that is. Anyways. So, you come this way. That's a dead end. This is the way to the Lush Forest. I forgot that I did that. So, on a stream a little while ago, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's up. I was able to upload it. I built this house here. This used to be, what's the word I'm looking for? So, like, you see how this is, like, so there's this level, and then it goes up, and there's all this, and then there's this level, and then it goes up, and then there's this, and then it goes up, and then there's this. So this area right here used to be exactly like that. It used to just be, like, a little bit of space, and then like a flat platform, like, and then you would go down one, a little bit of space, you go down one, a little bit of space, you go down one, right? But I emptied all of that out, and I built a house underground, which you can watch on my YouTube channel. I'm almost certain. I will check really quickly, because I actually don't want to misinform people, because that would stink. Can I? No? I can't look at it right now? You're not gonna let me? Oh, no? Alright, my computer's being weird. It's older. And it was given to me for free. So beggars can't be choosers. Let's continue on. So yeah, I put all these stairs in and really carved it out because we were just like running and like flying by the seat of our pants, hoping not to die on the way down. It was really bad. I think I'm gonna build something up there. I just haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, so we were just like running around, running down here, just really going through it for it. Oh my gosh, I fell. Well, that's fun. I have to sign into my YouTube channel. Crud. Well, I'll have to do that when I'm done. Anyways, here's the lush forest. I did not mean to fall. So yeah, you come down here, and it's kind of gorgeous, but it's also dark. So like the deeper you get, the harder it is to see, because the darker it'll get. Because you're underground. So this is underneath my house. I live over top of this. What? Oh my gosh! A baby! Look at a little baby! I've never seen a baby one before. And I don't have any buckets, do I? No. Darn it. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. I've never seen a baby glowing squid before. Anyways, this is the lush forest. So there's just, things all over the place, really. There it is. There's an axolotl right there. There's a yellow one. There's just like little nooks and crannies everywhere, honestly, that you can like just go down and get lost in or get stuck. Which is why there's fence around this one. Because, you know, don't want anyone to walk and not be paying attention and then get hurt. But yeah, this is the Lush Forest. It used to be a bit prettier. I will admit that I did do the like human American thing and like clean out a lot of the like these moss blocks here and stuff. At least here, like I did clean it out, which you know I didn't have to. But I can also do whatever I want. So. I wish I had buckets on me so I could capture some of these so I could feed mine. You know what? I can do whatever I want. This is my stream. We're gonna run back upstairs real quick because it's really not gonna take that long. Just run upstairs real quick. At least I don't have to go all the way back to where I would keep the buckets. Alright. So right now, I'm preparing it so that I can just go collect these tropical fish that we just saw. So they only eat live tropical fish. I cannot feed them. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I cannot feed them the like fish that you just saw me pick up. That orange fish that I just put down. I can't feed that. They don't eat that. They only eat live tropical fish, which is so funny that no matter which fish you pick up, it will always look like that once it's been killed. Oop. No. Okay. Cool. I love that you're like eating. That's great for you. Can I please? No. Oh, biscuits. Can I just grab a couple of these? Oh my gosh. What? Can I just... Yes. Grab a couple of these bad guys. Bad boys. Let me grab a couple of these bad boys. Come here. Yes. See? So, like, that's a tropical fish. Which is so funny because they always look like that when they die, but that's a black tang. So when the black tang dies, it'll look like this, even though that's not at all what that fish looked like just a second ago. I need to gather water so I can gather more fishies. I really wish I had come down here with the buckets, because now all the fish are gone. Aw, man. There were so many of them a second ago, and now they're all gone. Did you eat them all? I'm not going to capture you because I don't want another axolotl. Because I'm pretty sure I had a yellow one, but I guess it just, like, despawned. What are y'all doing? Oh, I forgot they also eat squid. And glue squids. So yeah. This is the Lush Forest. This is what it looks like. These are glow squids. I was actually sorry. I'm like... Yeah. So, like I said before, I am part of the reason why it's not as luscious looking as it once was, because I had taken a lot of this greenery. Warning that it will start, as you saw a second ago, it will just get darker and darker and a little bit harder to see. I'm not going to go too far down into the lush forest because of that. But the farther I go, the harder it will be to see. I love how I have 3 axolotls, so I need at least one more fish. So we gotta go check a pond over here. Yay! Let's. Biscuits! Give me that fish. Give me the fish. Alright, I know I said I wanted at least one more fish. I'm gonna get more than one. I do want the bones. Because I have 3, so I want at least 6 fish. So I can feed them twice. And I don't breed them. I don't breed my axolotls. The way that you breed animals in this game is by feeding 2 of them in proximity to each other, and then hearts start to show up and they'll breed, and a baby just pops out. They just like smash face for a second, and then a baby pops out. But I don't breed my axolotls, even though baby axolotls are the cutest things in the entire world. Well, I shouldn't say the cutest thing in the entire world, but they are definitely one of the cutest baby species. Babies of, yeah, they're definitely one of the cutest babies. Where did that fish go? What? Did it really just... Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, did it really just, like, despawn in front of me, like, and I just didn't see it? Oh. That's how they do that. I've, like, kind of watched them kill them before. Sorry, how many do I have? Alright. So yeah, this is the lush forest. This is what is underneath our house. Sorry, I am like being a bit awful tour guide. I do want to end this stream with me just doing like house stuff. You feel? Oh, before we go back up, one last thing. Up that way. You can't see it because of all the glow berries. Those are glow berries. But up that way, like over there, is a mob spawner. Ah! Oh, and there's 2 geodes that we found. So yeah, there's the house that I built underground. Because I can. So that's the lush forest underneath my home. I did not mean to go up that thing. And then they'll all just like go in there and eat them. Sorry that this is kind of boring. It is just an updated house tour. Let's go outside. I'm going to show you all my farms. And the pool. Because I built a pool. So again, you come upstairs, bedrooms, storage. Multiple ways to get out of this place, because I just like that. And also I live in a city that's like that. There's multiple ways to get one place, which I really like. So you come outside, first thing you see is this sign here. Auto Farms Pool, another portal all that way. There's farms this way. Like I said before, I was in the middle of putting up signs. Um, but over here is just some cactus, some pumpkins, and some melons. This is what the melons that I had that I just have way too many of. That's just what they look like before they get harvested. And so they just break up into a bunch of slices because it's watermelon. I don't know why they don't call it watermelon, but they just don't. This is the bamboo farm. How did you... What are you doing here? Um... Yeah. So basically what you do is hit this button, which is connected to all of these pistons, which extend. I'll just do it. I didn't want to, but I will. See that? Breaks all the bamboo so I can collect it. I used to have a mine cart collecting system like I do for my what's it called? Melon farm. But then I was like, I don't really want it. So I just got rid of it. And I just do this instead. I do need to downsize this space, which I will definitely do. I just built... This is where the axolotls used to be, but foxes jump. Foxes jump. And will just be there. I forgot until recently when I watched one jump into a fence that it could not then jump out of for whatever. It just didn't have enough space. And I was like, then why did you do that? Anyways, this is a farm I literally just built on stream yesterday. Kelp farm. Isn't it pretty? Basically what happens is kelp grows, gets funneled into these hoppers here. The hoppers funnel into the chest funnel into these hoppers, which funnel into either the composters here to make bone meal, or into the smokers to make dried kelp. Dried kelp can be used as fuel, and from what I've learned, dried kelp is a better fuel source just because it can, like, when you put it in, I'll show you, hold on. So you take dried kelp and you make a dried kelp block, and then you put it in here and smokes this, right? So this on one single block can smelt more things than coal can. So that's why I built it. I don't know all of the uses for kelp, but yeah. So I built this yesterday on stream. This is my kelp farm. Here's a treehouse. Over here, which I need to build stairs to, is a greenhouse that I started building on a stream like a year ago and never finished. It's like really close to being done, but like there's supposed to be stuff over here. You see all that space? There's nothing there. I just gave up. I just gave up and ran away. Honestly, I just think life got in the way. So, but yeah. I built this. I built this entire thing. The only thing that actually works in here, or the only thing I actually like really finished was these little beds. These little crop beds. And then there's like a little bit of stuff upstairs, but not really, not a lot. There's the berries. So yeah, this is where all the stuff is left over that because I just abandoned the project. Oh, there's a lot of things here that I did not know were there. So that's fun. There's 20 lanterns. I need to... Okay. I need to look at the materials list for that because I need lanterns for a different build. And I don't have a lot of iron for that. Ciao, anyways, here's another farm. This is an automatic, a semi-auto farm. So how this one works is you plant something here. And then you turn this, you flip this switch, and these things right here, you can kind of see this one kind of has a face. They kind of have faces on them. They're called dispensers, and these all have bone meal in them. So they all dispense bone meal, and like I said before, bone meal helps things grow faster. And then this right here is called a piston, and it pushes the thing that has been grown here, and so that like it pushes it, and you just harvest it, right? So I'll just show you how that works real quick. So you turn it on, and it just does it. You just so you just do that, and it continuously gives you potatoes. So you just continuously do this. That's why I call it a semi-automatic farm. Because that part's automatic, but I have to do this part. Yeah, so then that's how that works. And then you have, I need to put some potatoes back. And then I have like a whole entire stack of potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. Anyways, this is the roof to the maps room. Observation type of thing, you know. And then if we go down this way, this homestead is huge. Okay. I've put my heart and soul into this thing. Here is sugarcane. This entire field of sugarcane. I don't feel like harvesting right now because there's just a lot. But yeah, that's all my sugarcane. Over there, where it's all lit up over there. I wish I had my spyglass. But where it's lit up all over there, not here, I'm talking about over there. Like where that mountain is. Where it's lit up all over there. Is where I'm gonna put that apartment complex I had mentioned before. Anyways, so you come back over here. You don't have to follow the trails. I just like them. I made them, you know. Here is another semi-auto farm. So, oh, and a fox jumped into here and has gotten stuck because I don't think it has enough room to get out. What? Nobody told you to do this. What do you have? What? Why are you looking me up and down, bro? You're the one who got yourself stuck. Bruh. Anyways. Honestly, if I had known when I had spawned into this land that there'd be so many freaking foxes, at first it was cute, now I'm like, alright, y'all need to back up. Anyways. There's no crops in here. Because I had not planted any. But basically, how this farm works is you put crops in all these tilled, watered spaces here. You plant a crop like that. You put this one's 64, then that one's 58, and the last one's like, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so you plant crops here, and then once they're all done growing, which it does take some time, you flip a lever, which is over on the front side there, and this water here is released. These are extended right now. You flip the lever, they retract. Excuse me, I did not sleep well at all. Keep yawning. And then the water flows down, causing all of the plants to be harvested once they're all fully grown, and then they collect here into that chest. And yeah, and so the minecart system that is below here was supposed to go from these two, but it was just really confusing, and I also need more minecarts and everything to be able to do it. So I'm gonna figure it out. I just haven't yet. Here's another one. Exact same premise. I think I made this one just like a tad bit off. So what can you do? But literally the same thing. Plant all the stuff, flip the switch, water comes down. I can show you what it looks like when the water comes down. So water comes down like this, right? And then you flip that back. All the rest of the stuff comes down. Let's pretend that that there was stuff there. And then it all collects in here. You get the gist. And then come over here. Sorry, I like completely just skipped over these signs I literally just put in before I started the stream an hour ago or whatever. The pool is straight ahead. I just built the pool like within the last month. There's a charcoal farm over there. And then a concrete and another portal is that way, right? So you come up this way. I did. Not all the way though. There's a charcoal farm here. Put wood in here and it creates charcoal. I honestly do not understand how it works. But that's how it works. But that's how it works. I don't understand how it does it, but like you put wood in here and then it burns and then it creates charcoal. Which, because the farm isn't that close, I kind of keep forgetting that I even have it. And then here's the pool. This took some time to figure out because I didn't know how I wanted it to look, right? So the edge, the top part here is stairs, because people put them in as chairs, right? These are stairs, and you can see I put a whole brick block there, and then this is the quote-unquote jacuzzi, which I know that there's like a way to make it look more like a jacuzzi / hot tub. I just haven't looked into it because, again, like I literally just did this I just did this out of nowhere. Like I was just like, I want a pool, and so I just built it. I didn't even look up a pool. I just put one together. It's not big, which is fine. I don't care. But also it's color coordinated. So these is Doryite, and then this is polished Doryite. So as you get further down, it's polished Doryite, so you can tell. It looks different enough. I said color coded. I don't even know what I said. It looks different enough that you can tell that you're going deeper into the deep end. And then I put blue glass and glowstone and glow mushrooms to what's the word I'm looking for? Represent like lights, because we had a pool for a little bit when I was growing up as a kid, so I just did it based on what I remembered from what pools look like. I don't really go swimming as a trans man. I didn't really go swimming for a really long time. 'Cause I don't. Before top surgery, I was just like, you're not taking my chest, so no thank you. Anyways, so that's the pool. And then, don't ask me why I did that, I don't know. Over here is another portal. It used to just be an open thing, and then animals kept walking through it on both sides. And I was like, oop, no. And then it just used to be surrounded by glass, but my best friend has vertigo, and when she would look at it, it would like make her feel kind of lightheaded or something. I don't remember the specifics of what they said, but yeah. So that's another portal. See, it moves. Just FYI, that's why. Why do I feel like this used to be out to here? Whatever, anyways. That's another portal. Over here is my concrete farm that I built just before stream started, because I knew I wanted this to be a homestead tour and not a concrete farm build. The way that this one works is you put concrete powder, which is what this is here, and this is as much like the pistons here cannot push the concrete anymore, but once the concrete is put here, the piston is activated, it pushes it forward. It gets turned into concrete. This is concrete. Concrete powder is turned into concrete by having it touch water source. And then it just pushes it and it keeps going, and then once it gets to here, the observer recognizes it and pushes it forward out of the way. And so it just keeps doing that. You do have to manually place the blocks yourself, the concrete powder, but it keeps doing that until it can't, and it's reached the max amount of concrete that it can do that with. Max amount of block spaces that it can push, I should say, rather. Which is why this is here like this. I need to take care of it. I just haven't yet. I will once I'm done showing y'all everything. So that's the concrete farm, which is right next to the barn. Excuse me. So the animals used to be kept in like, well, I'll show you, because how did you get inside of here? Go away. Not you, I'm sorry, cow. You're trying to kill my animals, bro. So the only thing that is still kept up in a super inhumane way are the chickens, because I like the eggs. But yeah, all these guys used to be kept upstairs like that, basically. Except for the sheeps. Those are kept on the first floor. Oh, you got out. No, because if I let him live, he's just gonna keep doing it. Also, I wanted his life source. Anyways, I released all the animals, and as you see, because of that fox, I have not removed this fence yet, because before the animals were even roaming free, and they were still kept in such inhumane conditions, even though they're not real and they don't actually have feelings. The foxes would sit out like that one was doing just a second ago and just do that while they were contained. And then I put this fence around. And yeah, I'm gonna have to look into how high they can hop and then put like an actual wall around this thing. They have just now become a problem. Anyways, this is the like this big of a problem because they've never done that before. Um, this is the melon farm, like I said before, and how this one works is you see that cart going back and forth there. So what happens is I'm trying to get in a good position so I can show you because I don't. Again, this is not creative mode, so I can't like fly around. So, do I have any? No, I don't have any scaffolding on me, or I'd use that. So basically, what happens is I don't know why that one's not extending, but when something grows, it's supposed to trigger one of the pistons. A lot of pistons by the observer. It hangs there. It gets collected by that cart with a hop. That's a cart with a hopper on it, and then it comes here, drops the stuff, goes into the hopper. Hopper empties out into the chest. But I have extended the chest a lot, so it empties out into that bottom one. It empties out into, well, the thing isn't here, and it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to kill those chickens. Unfortunately, I could contain them actually, but I have no reason to, so I will just kill them because I already have enough chickens. I don't need house chickens as well. Yeah, so there's hella chickens in here. We actually don't need as many. And if this wasn't a video game, I'd feel bad. I mean, I eat meat in real life, like I'm not a vegetarian or anything. But like, I don't want to do it myself, you know what I mean? Like IRL. Eight is a lot. Let's just keep 6. So the cows used to be over here, just like in this area right here, and there was a fence along here. And then this used to be open, and there was nothing here. And the pigs were here, and there was a fence along here. But I just decided to open it up. I was like, you know what? Why not? You know, like, it doesn't actually matter. So that's that, and then if you go... Oh, so, like I said before, like, literally just a second ago, so when you would come into this space, there would be stalls with sheep. And it was a farm to auto shear sheep as soon as they grew wool. But I don't have a lot of shears, so I didn't keep it up and running, and then I decided to free them all. So there used to be like walls here and stalls with sheep, and there used to be a whole like corridor behind it that would lead to this minecart collecting system where it collects the eggs. It's on a continuous loop. I can turn it off with the flick of the levers. And it just collects eggs. I used to have the chickens in a bigger space that extended past where it is right now, the fence. But then the eggs were not getting collected. And I was not redoing this whole thing. So they get collected in here. Oh. They get collected in here, a bunch of minecarts and da. So they used to just... No. I didn't realize where I was for a second. Because yeah. Anyways. So you should just, like, come here, but then I did the minecart system. Bing, bang, boom. Now here we are. There's shears in there. Because I do have shears. I just don't have shears to have. I just didn't have enough shears for it to warrant having that. You feel me? So yeah. That's this farm. Which, once I figure out how high foxes can jump, I will put, or like how high I have to make a wall so they can't jump over it. I will put fences on top of these ones up that high, and then knock down this fence so they have even more space. But my computer's not working properly right now, so I can't Google it, and I'm using my phone for something else. I'm gonna put a bar here. So that's what that's for. This is the outside of my room. And then one day, because there's water over this way, I just built this bridge. And I knew I wanted it to be like this. Because I knew I didn't want any animals or the wandering traveler, the wandering trader to be able to get to it. But yeah, so I built this bridge that leads to a dock house that I built. I didn't follow any tutorials, so I don't have a tutorial to be able to show, to like tell you to reference for this. You can come over here. Is the dock gonna swim in? This is like a deeper area to swim in, I like to say. And then over here is like some wildflowers. Pretty, you know. And then over here is the actual docks themselves. As you see here, I put in slabs because when you get out of the boats, you know, you just kind of go down into the water. And you're like, you know, if you don't get out immediately, you'll drown. Boats here. Boats in that one. But I was like, no thank you. That's, gotta replace this sign because it's not. I'm trying to like have like the proper signage. Because I want a spruce sign. Anyways. Yeah. So I put that there so that you don't have to worry about drowning when you get out of your boat. Because that's just like really annoying. This took a while to build just because, again, I have ADHD. It was also, like, hard because I did not... So, when I do stuff like this, like off dome, off rip, I just, like, eyeball? What? I just eyeball stuff to try to just figure it out. So... yeah, so that was my tour. Oh, my friend Ryan built this little thing up here. It's just like a little... I don't know, actually. I just, like, came home and this was here. Came home from exploring stuff, I should say. Yeah, come in, bounce on the bed so you don't get hurt. There used to be doors here, but I got rid of them. I'm only streaming until like 8, so for the next, like, oh, that clock is off by a lot. Wow. 23 minutes. I'm just going to tend to my house without really saying anything. So I'm gonna go off mic. probably till like the very end of the stream where I'll just say bye. So enjoy this just cozy, relaxing time of just hearing me walk around. I don't have the music on because of copyright. Uh, just because I don't want to even chance it. Um, so sorry about that, but just enjoy the sounds of me stuff and opening things and ASMR. Hello, hello. We're getting close to 8 p.m. EST. Est, if you will. I'm trying to figure out. I just do that actually. Sorry. Cause no, I'm gonna put a thing here. I'm gonna put a thing here just like this. Storage room. Nope. I actually need to. Let's. Cause I don't want to put it on the glass. I should put it on the glass because it's a smidge confusing. I also really like that you can edit signs now. Because it used to just be that if you wanted to edit a sign, you would have to, what's the word I'm looking for? You'd have to destroy it. Do you know what I just realized? That those were there that whole time. And I did not, nope. Pressed the wrong, I was thinking of something else entirely. Because I was like, oh, why didn't I realize we were there? I did know those were there. That's not the one that I wanted to use. You goofy goober. I'm not seeing that one at all. But I'm also not putting a whole lot of... What's what I'm looking for? Effort into it. Nope. There's like a singular solid little guy that I am just am I misremembering it? I might be misremembering it. Or they just got rid of it off of their whatever. That looks so dumb. But like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, there's not really. That's not what I wanted. Was I just using capital I? Nope. Let's use lowercase I. Oh. No. Darn it. Why am I like remembering something that doesn't exist, I guess? Because my brain does that. Whatever. Anyways, it doesn't actually matter. Alright, thank you so much for checking in. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I will be trying to, I gotta do some things, but I will be uploading this to YouTube as soon as I possibly can, and this will be up for another week. So you can come back and watch it. Share it with your friends. Please, please, please check back in. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Addy Alexander. That is ATTIALEXANDER. Addy Alexander. That is my thing. Please follow for updates and stuff because I am just trying to get back into a groove. So hopefully that'll just, whatever. I've just been doing whatever lately. So, trying to muster up, motivate myself to make a schedule and all sorts of things. So keep posted for those things. Might start just streaming on like Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know. Excuse me. Or every day for at least a while now. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just follow those to see what's up. Follow me here, please. And again, please share with friends and stuff who you think just might like a little chill stream. Sometimes I talk. I usually don't, just because I like to be able to listen to copyrighted music and stuff. Well, I play video games, so I usually don't have my mic on while I'm streaming, unless I'm doing something like this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. I will see y'all next time. Follow me to figure out when next time will be. I'm not sure yet. Sorry, I'm trying to get back into a hang of things, like I said. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Have a good rest of your night. Or whenever you may be watching this, have a good rest of your whatever. And enjoy yourselves.